started, hopefully you've already kind of cleared a space for yourself in your home. And just find a nice, seated, comfortable position. And just get nice and tall, cross-legged if at all possible. And just closing the eyes. Taking a few moments to check in with the breath and body. Setting aside any distractions and just taking the time to be present in the here and now. You're going to receive energy from your practice, maybe turning the palms up, inviting energy in, or if you need to release some energy, maybe some nervous energy or anxiety, just turning the palms down, letting go of some of that. If there's anything specific that you want to dedicate your practice to today, taking the time to kind of focus on that. If at any point during your practice you find that your mind is wandering, you can always come back to that intention that you started your practice with. Go ahead, warming up as we lower the chin to the chest. And inhale, rolling the head over one shoulder. And exhale, down and over to the other. And just continuing shoulder to shoulder. Gently warming up the muscles in the neck. When you're ready, returning center. So you begin to roll the shoulders back. And nice big circles with the shoulders. And then changing directions. Bring the shoulders forward. And eventually allowing the shoulders to rest down by the side. Gently opening the eyes, taking a nice deep breath as we inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up. Let the arms drift back down by the side on the exhale. Just continue moving with the breath. Going at your own pace. Two more breaths here. And after that second exhale, eventually allowing the arms to rest down by the side. Taking a nice deep breath as we reach over with the left arm. Coming into a side stretch. And turn the gaze up towards that arm, adding some flexibility through the neck. And exhale, returning center. And other side, reaching. Gazing up. And exhale, release. Again, one more time on each side. This time we're going to pause for just a moment. And then switching. And other side. Returning center. Good. Still sitting up nice and tall. We're going to bring the left hand to the right knee. Gazing back over the shoulder. Coming into a spinal twist. So that hand and back is just barely resting on the mat. We're not sinking into the arm. And exhale, gently releasing. Okay, coming over to the other side. You're welcome to stay here in a seated spinal twist, which is what we just did, or you can try coming into half-forward fishes. So bring the left leg underneath. We're going to cross the right leg over, so you get nice and tall. Again, if this isn't comfortable for you, you can come back to an easy seated posture, or you can try straightening out that leg that's on bottom. And then from here, we're going to reach across with the opposite arm, so we're turning towards the leg, facing back over the shoulder. Palm is open, fingertips are reaching up. And exhale, gently release. Coming into the same thing on the other side. So right leg is underneath, crossing the left leg over, getting comfortable in the seated position. And then we're going to add the twist. So turning towards the leg, taking several deep breaths here. And exhale, gently releasing. From here, we're going to come over onto the feet. And moving into a forward bend. We want to protect the lower back, so we're going to keep the hands down on the mat as we start to lift the hips up. Maybe that means that the knees stay slightly bent. We can go ahead and straighten out the legs, but allowing the neck to relax. Slowly rolling up, working your way to a standing position. That's going to be nice and tall as we inhale, reaching our arms up, slight back bend. Warming up the spine, stretching out the abs. And then as we exhale, we're going to swan dive forward, coming back into the forward bend. Inhale, coming into a flat back. So hands can come to the shins, making a tabletop with the spine. Or you can rest the fingertips on the mat. And exhale, folding back down. Slowly rolling up. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, folding down. From here, we're going to add chair. So starting to sit the hips back, almost as if you're sitting into an invisible chair. Knees stay behind the toes. And then arms come up. Starting to wake up the legs. And inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding down. Again, sitting the hips back in the chair. Floating the arms up. And inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale. From here, we're going to change it up and add in downward facing dog. So walking the hands out in front, feet back. Fingers spread as far apart as you can possibly get them, nice and wide. We're just going to alternate, pressing one heel back at a time. Warming up the muscles along the back of the legs and the calves. And pressing both heels back. Stepping forward with the left. Coming into a runner's lunge. And it doesn't have to be a deep lunge. If you like, you can try taking that foot back, stepping it forward. It's whatever works for you. Remember, this is your practice, not anyone else's. And turning that pelvis back to the side so that it has contact with the mat. Inhale, warrior one. As we exhale, turning to the side and warrior two. Gazing over the left fingertips. Lengthening the arms. And then bringing that left arm down to the left, reaching across with the right. If you want a deeper stretch, you can reach down to the mat with that left hand. And whatever works for you. And on that next breath, sweeping it back, reverse warrior. Right arm can rest on the leg, or you can try binding it behind the back. And straightening it out. And isolating the torso to the left. As we bring that hand down to the shin, reaching up with the right. Moving into triangle. If you want a deeper stretch, maybe that left hand slides down towards the mat. And exhale, folding down over the leg in front. If you need to, you can bring the feet closer together or farther apart. And if you need a little extra support, instead of resting the hands down onto the mat, you can rest the hands at the shin, but try to allow the neck to relax. Lengthening the left hamstring. And coming back to a runner's lunge. Gently lowering the leg to back. You're going to flatten out the foot and back, and then shift the hips forward. Opening up the right hip. You're welcome to keep it here, or you can try bringing it up, maybe adding the arms as we inhale, crescent lunge. Inhale, and exhale, coming back to a runner's lunge. Stepping back into down dog. As we inhale, moving forward into a plank. And make a nice straight line with the body. If you need to, you can modify it, lowering down to the knees. And then as we exhale, coming into chaturanga. So elbows come straight back by the side of the body. Pausing here if you can. And then upward facing dog. Lifting up out of the shoulders. And you can gaze straight ahead or up towards the sky. As we lower the knees back down to the mat, sitting back into child's pose. Returning to down dog when you're ready. You're going to try the same thing on the other side. So this time, stepping forward with the right. Pausing here. And turning that belly back to the side as we inhale, warrior one. Keeping the legs nice and grounded as we reach the torso up towards the sky. And exhale, warrior two. Lengthening the arms. And bringing that right arm down as we move into an extended side angle. Again, you can keep it here or reaching down to the mat with that right arm. And sweeping it back, reverse warrior. Arm can rest on the leg or binding it behind the back. As we straighten it out, isolating the torso to the right, moving into triangle. And as we exhale, folding down over the leg. And adjusting if you need to with the feet. Upper body is relaxed, neck is relaxed. Return to a runner's lunge. Gently lowering the ligaments and back, shifting the hips forward. Be adding the arms as we inhale, crescent lunge. And if you want to try challenging the balance here, maybe closing the eyes. Inhale and exhale, coming back to a runner's lunge. Stepping back into down dog. Inhale, moving forward into a plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then as we lower the knees down to the mat, sitting back into child's pose. Just taking a few moments to rest here. And then returning to down dog. Stepping forward with the left. And if you want, you can try floating the left arm up, coming into a spinal twist, following the gaze up to the fingertips. And exhale, folding back down. Stepping back into down dog. And then stepping forward with the right. And you can keep it here, or you can float the right arm up. And exhale, folding back down. Stepping back into down dog. We're going to walk the feet forward, hands back. Returning to a forward bend. And rolling up. Coming back to a standing position. So from here, we're going to work on just a few balance poses. So starting in mountain, feet are hip width apart. If you have a little bit of a turnout, go ahead and adjust that so the feet are parallel. Arms are down by the side, maybe closing the eyes. Standing nice and tall. Reaching fingertips down towards the earth, lengthening through the arms, chest is lifted. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes. We're going to bring the hands to heart center. Then picking the left leg up, coming into tree. So you can start low, maybe resting it at the ankle at first. Using the big toe to help you balance. And then if you like, from here you can try moving it up to the calf or inner thigh. You just want to avoid placing any pressure directly on the knee. Nice even breaths. And inhale, reaching the arms up. Pressing the shoulders back, creating some space between the neck and shoulders. And moving into living tree. Gently bending that supporting leg, branching the arms out. And exhale, returning center. Taking the leg that's up, we're going to move it in front. You can interlace the fingers, hugging that leg in towards the body. I'm going to challenge your balance a little bit more, add some flexibility. You can try reaching for the big toe with the index and middle finger. And then bring the leg out in front, coming into an extended big toe pose. Again, knee doesn't have to be straight. If you want to, you can bend the knee. And slowly bringing it in. Okay, cradling the foot. The arm can rest down by the side, or you can try wrapping it behind the back, opening up the chest a little bit. And exhale, gently release. Just kind of circling at that supporting ankle, letting go of any tension that may have built up. And then just coming back to mountain, resetting our foundation. Your hip width apart, arms are down by the side. Welcome to close the eyes, turning your attention inward. And gently opening the eyes as we bring the hands to heart center. We're going to pick the right leg this time, coming into tree, wherever that is for you today. And inhale, reaching the arms up, lengthening the arms, shoulders are pressed back. And on the next exhale, moving into living tree, bending the supporting leg. When you're ready, returning center, straightening out the leg. So you take the leg that's up, moving it in front. Then you have the option of having the knee in towards the chest or moving into an extended big toe pose. Rubbing onto the big toe. And bringing it in. Cradling the foot. Working on outward rotation of the head. rest down by the side, or again binding it behind the back. And gently releasing. And again, kind of circling that supporting ankle. Letting go some of the tension that may have built up. And bringing the feet together, big toes are touching. Nice deep breath in. Reaching up. And then exhale, hinging forward. Walking the hands out in front, feet back, returning to down dog. And you're ready, bending the knees, coming down onto all fours. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. And then we're going to move into what's called cat-cow, working on spinal extension and flexion. As we inhale, gazing up, belly is relaxed. And then exhale, coming into cat, belly button to spine, chin to chest. And inhale, gazing up, spinal extension. And then exhale, spinal flexion. And I encourage you to close the eyes and think about connecting the breath with the movement. Nice long inhales and exhales. And 2 more breaths here. And then after this next exhale, coming back into neutral. If you're not there yet, take your time. So the next pose that we're going to do is called pigeon. Now, with any of these poses, if you find that they're painful or uncomfortable, or maybe just not what you need for today, you can always come back to child's pose. And just rest and kind of hang out here until you're ready to come back. So otherwise, if you have any issues, this may be one that might not be comfortable for you, and you may want to opt for child's pose. But otherwise, we're going to come down onto the elbows. So the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. And we're going to slide the left knee forward, crossing the left ankle over the right knee, and then sliding that right leg back. Only as far as you feel comfortable. So the goal with this pose is to keep the hips even and parallel. If you find that you're sinking over to your left side right now, then what you may want to do is bring that right leg in a little bit. So the hips don't have to come all the way down. Maybe they're a little higher, this is where you're at today. That's fine. We want to honor where our body is. If you're comfortable here, you'd like, you can start to walk it up, maybe supporting yourself on either side using the hands. And if you want an added stretch through the right quadricep, you can try picking up the leg and back, coming into a bind. But again, we want to keep the hips facing the top of our mat. So if you find that you're turning out to the side, then you may want to try lowering the leg. And exhale, gently releasing. So we walk the arms out, resting down over the leg. Maybe placing the forehead on the mat or the floor. If you'd like, taking the time to return your attention to what you started your practice with, whatever focus you have in mind, revisiting that. When you're ready, coming back to the elbows. So elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Returning to the knees. We're going to try the same thing on the other side. So this time sliding the right knee forward. And crossing that right leg over the left knee. As we slide the left leg down. And you may notice that you're more flexible on one side than the other. It's not a place of judgment, just kind of awareness and observation. So being in tune with our body. And when you're ready, you can start to walk it up, supporting yourself with the hands. Maybe adding a bind, picking up the leg that's in back. Again, it's just an option. Whatever works for your practice. And exhale, gently releasing. Walking the arms out, resting down over the leg. And this time we're going to walk the hands underneath the shoulders. And then curling the left toes under as we return to down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Allowing the hips to sink down towards the mat. Lifting up out of the shoulders. And exhale, lowering down to the mat. Sitting back into child's pose. Continuing with that sequence, down dog. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, lowering down. And sitting back. Down dog. Just continue here at your own pace. Making this next sequence your last time through. Eventually resting in child's pose. Begin to walk the hands in so that we're sitting up. We're going to bring the legs around in front. And then coming into staff. So legs are out in front, sitting up nice and tall so we're still maintaining good posture. I want you to think about pressing through the heels. So coming into dorsiflexion here, toes curl back towards the body. Hands can rest down by the side or on the legs. As you press through the heels, you may notice that the heels start to kind of come up off the mat. And then gently release. Maybe circling at the ankles. And then when you're ready, again, coming back into staff, pressing through the heels, tightening up the muscles along the top of the legs. And we're going to bring the right leg in, holding at the calf. So fingertips are just resting on the shin. Now as we bring the leg in, again, chest stays lifted. You can keep it here or place that foot on the inside of the opposite arm, coming into baby's cradle. And slowly straightening it back out, still pressing through the heels if you can. And then bring the left leg in this time. So tall, pressing through the hills. Nice, even breaths. And exhale, gently releasing. And again, just kind of circling at the ankles. Let me go some of the energy in the tops of the legs. And then now we're going to start to move on to relaxation. Coming over onto our back. Just hugging the knees into the chest. As we circle the knees, massaging the lower back. And changing direction. And returning center. And from here, we're going to bring the arms out to the side, making a T with the torso. And allowing the legs to drift over to the right. So turn the head over the opposite shoulder. If you want, you can close your eyes. Slowly switching sides. Turn your head over the opposite shoulder. Switching sides. Last time on each side. The other side. Slowly returning center. Cutting the knees into the chest, keeping the eyes closed. Here, taking a nice deep breath as we inhale, reaching fingertips back overhead towards the wall behind us, straightening out the legs onto the mat. Just reaching from wall to wall. Nice deep breath, inhale, lengthen. And then as we exhale, allowing the arms to rest down by the side. Just finding a position that's comfortable for you. If you need a little extra lower back support, you can bend the knees, placing the feet on the mat. Let the knees rest in towards each other. This is your chance to allow the body to completely relax. And wrinkling the forehead, clenching the jaw. Allowing the shoulders to sink deeper into the mat with each exhale. As the legs relax, maybe the feet drift out to the side. Resting here for as long as you'd like. And then when you're ready, you can begin wiggling the fingertips and toes. Circling at the ankles and wrists. Taking your time, slowly turning over onto your right side. Just finding a position that's comfortable here. When you're ready, slowly working your way back to a seated position. Gently opening the eyes. Just sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath as you inhale, maybe reaching the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. I hope you enjoyed the practice at home. So hopefully this worked out well. Feel free to give me any feedback. Just shoot me an email. And yeah, have a great rest of the day. Namaste.